Hello world. Just thought I'd come to you, give you a little update, okay? Now, I was gonna go live, but I don't like to go live while I'm driving. In case you comment, then I can't see because I can't look, and I'll be tempted to look. So if I do a recording, it's like you're sitting in the front seat with me. I'm not distracted. I know people think, I wish you wouldn't talk and drive, but listen, I'm just recording my conversation. I'm talking to myself whether I hit record or not, okay? It's less like I'm having a passenger. You're all my passenger. I'm talking to you. Anyway, if you missed it, I decided to have some pretty heavy goals this month. And the reason that is one, it's because I haven't really given myself good concrete goals in a long time. I've sort of just been doing what I do the way I've been doing it. It's been working for me. I haven't challenged myself in a long time. And I really feel the need for a challenge, okay? I need to challenge myself. I need to change it up. So one of my goals that I decided to do was to increase my days of exercise. I was only really exercising 2 to 3 days a week. That's been my norm, okay? And I've been consistent with that, but that's not enough, okay? And it's not enough for a couple reasons. One, it's just not enough. Your body needs more than 2 or 3 days a week of exercise. Number two, my mental health needs more than 2 or 3 days a week of exercise. And I was really starting to feel that because I was getting into a place where I was questioning constantly if I was doing enough. Am I doing enough? You know, is this where I'm supposed to be? Like, should I be doing more? Is this my new normal? Like, all these things. And I really don't like that. And I don't like that I have increased anxiety right now, which is sort of starting to plateau. But that was because of the change. You know, I started taking a class, and I'm taking the certification class to become a certified personal trainer. It's a hard class. It's a hard class, and I'm being told by various different websites, including my teacher, that it's the hardest personal training test to pass. That gives me anxiety in itself, okay? So anyway, I have all these new things going on, whatever, new routine, my anxiety was high, and here I am still exercising 2 to 3 days a week when I know, gosh darn well, that I need to exercise more to keep my anxiety in check, okay? So I decided for February I was going to increase my exercise to 4 to 5 days a week, okay? 4 to 5 days of commitment. If I can get more than that, that would be even better. But I don't set the bar too high because, again, mentally, if I don't meet that, I beat myself up. So if I say I want to exercise 6 to 7 days a week, and then there will be a week that I only get 4 or 5 in, then I'm more likely to feel like a failure because I didn't hit my goal. So 4 to 5 is a realistic goal, and that's my goal. That's better than 2 to 3, so that's what I'm doing. And then sort of out of nowhere came this goal of giving up meat for the month. And I don't know what this motorcycle guy is doing, but like, for real. I don't miss driving this route. I used to drive 83 every single day when I worked in Harrisburg. Every day. For many years. Okay, and I don't miss it. Side note. Now I have to do this twice a week for the next few months, and it's during rush hour, which is just a hot trafficy mess. I'm digressing. Anyway, so this no meat goal, and I'm getting a couple questions. I have it in my inbox. I've had some comments. Why am I doing no meat? You know, even if you would have asked me to do this ever at any other time ever in my life, I would have said you're crazy. I would have said there's no way. I have no desire. There's just no way. I don't like enough different non-meat foods to even consider giving up meat. And my whole diet has been really centered around meat and animal proteins, especially since I've had surgery, but even before that, when I started to lose weight in the months prior to surgery. So with that being said, I don't know if this guy like thinks he's famous. Like, you're not. We drive your motorcycle and stop. Like, he's like pointing at cars like, yeah, oh. Anyway, my husband's like, oh, we've talked about it a couple different times, you know, about plant-based diets and how like they're supposedly so much better for your body and there's all these amazing health benefits, but there's like no way, like I can't, there's just no way. So anyway, we were talking about it and he was like, I want to try it. I want to try plant-based. And I'm like, I don't think I can do it. Like I'm not saying I could never do a plant-based diet, but I'm saying to go from normal, like my now normal, to plant-based would have to be a gradual transition thing. It's not something I can commit to because it's just too much. But anyway, it really got me researching and reading, and I thought, you know what, let me try to give up meat for a month. Okay, let me give up meat for a month, and here's why I'm doing it. One, I need a challenge. I need something to focus on that's new and different, okay? I don't know why this class isn't enough for that, because reading a chapter a week, that these insane chapters and learning about anatomy again, should be enough, but it's not, you know, and I'm one of those people that likes to take a big giant bite instead of a little nibble, okay? All or nothing. Horrible mentality, horrible way to be, but that's really how I am. So anyway, I'm like, I need a challenge, and I want to see if this changes how I feel, okay? Not that I didn't feel like I was in a good place, because I do feel like I'm in a good place, mentally and physically, but I feel like I could do better, like I could feel better. So let's see if we cut out this meat, if it'll do a couple things. Will it change how I feel? I don't know. I have no idea, okay? Will it reignite weight loss? I don't know, maybe. But one thing I'm hoping above all else that it does is introduce me to more healthy foods and meal ideas and ways of eating, because eating the same freaking things week in and week out, I'm just sick of it, okay? There's only so many meats, there's only so many ways to cook them, right? I need to branch out. So at the very least, I hope to gain out of all this is more meal ideas. Yesterday, even though I did not officially start this until today, yesterday I had 2 little bites of bacon wrap weenies. That was the only meat I ate yesterday. Today I've had no meat at all. And do I feel a difference? I would be lying to you. I'd be lying to myself if I said I felt a difference because I haven't had meat in about 24 hours. Because that's probably just being dramatic, okay? But I do feel different because I have made it to almost 5:30 p.m. and don't feel deprived, and I don't feel like a failure because I quit and cheated and gave up. And I do feel good because I am on track with hitting my goal for the day. One of my other goals was to increase my water intake too. That guy, thank God he got off, because I can't be behind him anymore because he is working my last nerve, okay? Working it. Was to increase fluids, because I haven't been enough fluids. I called myself out. If you listen to my podcast the other day, I called myself out on my BS, and that was one of them. So I've increased my fluids. I started doing that last week. So today I've had more fluid. Okay, I didn't even start my second cup of coffee until I got in this car. Okay, usually I have that by like 1. All right. I did not have a morning snack, and I did not have an afternoon snack, and I didn't feel the need to have either one, where normally I do. I kept myself busy. I did everything on my list today that I was really struggling with how I was going to get it all done, because I felt like I had too little time and too many things to do today. I got everything done, plus some. I feel good because I ate breakfast, I ate lunch, and I gave my body good stuff. I didn't give myself crap, okay? I didn't snack. I drank my fluid. I exercised. I did everything I was supposed to do today, and I feel good because I did all of that, okay? Is it because there was no meat involved? Probably not, okay? That's not my point. My point is when you set a goal and you hit it, and I'm not looking at the goal for the whole month. Even though that's my goal for the whole month, I'm breaking it down day by day. If I fail one day, if I mess up, if I cheat, if I take a bite of bacon because I just can't take it anymore, that doesn't mean I'm off. It means that day I slipped up, okay? Because when you look at the big picture and you only focus on the big picture, that's when we feel disappointment and failure. If you focus on the day by day, if you focus on the now, okay? And it makes you feel so much better. It makes such a world of difference. So I'm focusing day to day. And today, now I know the day's not over, okay? But I have to go to class and then I'll snack. I'm not gonna have meat for snack. I mean, depends how bad class is. But class has been really good, so I'm not gonna leave class wanting to eat. But I'm gonna go home. I'm trying to cut back a little bit on my snacking at nighttime because that's been a little bit over the top. So I'm gonna have a snack. I'm probably gonna have an orange, something like that, maybe some nuts. But I have almost made it through my first day of no meat for February, or the rest of February. I exercised where I have not been exercising on Mondays. I got my exercise in. I got my fluids almost all in. I'm on schedule for my fluids. That's why I feel good. Okay? So if you don't feel good, change up your goals. Make goals that are obtainable to you and work towards them. If you're not going to do them, what's the point? If you're going to make a goal that you're not going to do, of course you're going to feel like crap. Are you drinking enough water? Are you eating enough of the right foods? Are you eating too many of the bad foods? Are you exercising? Are you doing those things? We lie to ourselves and say we don't need them when that's not true. We need them. We need exercise. We need good, whole foods. I'm not saying we can't ever have junk because Lord knows that I can't live like that. But if you're having more junk than whole foods, of course you're going to feel like crap. Okay? Evaluate what you're eating, when you're eating it, how you're eating it. Are you moving? When you're moving? Are you moving enough? Are you drinking enough? We talked about this last week. You know, a lot of times we're thirsty, not hungry, but instead of drinking water, we eat crap, okay? And we keep eating because we can't satisfy that desire because we need water. Our body needs water, okay? So, anyway, I just wanted to give you that update. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling ready to tackle tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be another great day, hopefully, of hitting my goal for the second day in a row. See ya.